Hi, Shannon O'Flaherty here. A little bit of a pause. I can't always see what's going on Facebook. So I've got my notes here because there's so much information that I want to impart with you today about these amazing patches, Lifewave X39 patches. The older you get, the faster you age, and the slower you heal due to a natural decline in our stem cells, our master cells. By age 30, our stem cells have decreased by about 50%. And by age 60, we've lost almost all of our stem cells, but they're still there, just dormant. X39 is made from organic crystals that reflect back your own light to make a change in your body. And this process is called photobiomodulation. Light works fast to support the natural flow of energy in your body, restoring optimal health in a non-transdermal, non-invasive, and safe way. And that means no chemicals of any kind go into your body or onto your skin. You've got a little patch like this. You take off the back. It's got little sticky. And then this little bit in the middle has this little matrix. This is the X39, and it uses light to elevate your GHKCU, which is a copper peptide known to support overall health and wellness. And unlike traditional light therapy, which requires external light sources, X39 uses the body's own infrared light to naturally increase vitality. It enhances the body's flow of natural energy for improvements in strength, stamina, performance, overall health, and well-being. I'm always interested in new technologies from AI, but especially around holistic health and well-being. And about a year and a half ago, a friend gave me two of these X39 patches to try. Cool. And within an hour of wearing the first one, my low-grade chronic niggling backache literally disappeared. Now, it was low grade. It wasn't something that was keeping me up at night, but it did exacerbate during yoga, and I had to stop going to yoga because it hurt too much. I think healthy skepticism is good. So I considered this instant healing to be a fluke, and I used the next patch the next day and still no backache. So that intrigued me. So I did some research. Within 24 hours of wearing a patch, 4,000 genes begin to reset. 3,000 to 4,000 genes begin to reset to a younger, healthier state. Within 4 weeks, your new army is now activated and attracted first to your most critical issues that need repair and regeneration, which you may not feel, such as an internal organ or tissue, before helping something that you do feel. So sometimes healing is a subtle thing. I remember years and years ago, I was selling health and wellness products with my friend Gina Lazenby, who brought feng shui to the West almost 40 years ago. And she gave me infrared, far infrared, and magnet therapies to wear in my shoes because I had a knee injury. And it wasn't until a few days later when I found myself bounding up the steps in the tube in London that I realized, oh, my knee doesn't hurt, because so much we're focused on pain, but when we're not feeling pain, we don't tend to notice. So sometimes healing is subtle and you might not notice. And if you have deeper things going on, you might think, oh, well, nothing's happening, nothing's working. I don't have anything wrong with me, any serious health conditions. So my low-grade niggling backache, this patch immediately went to work on that. So within 6 weeks, the brain becomes more balanced. And that's been shown on QEEG brain mapping. And these types of changes help calm an overactive brain, leading to a decrease in multiple symptoms, such as memory, depression, anxiety, sleep, brain fog. And within 3 months, your collagen is elevated, initiating rapid repair of tissue in your body. And within 6 months, reduced heart age. Your cardiovascular system starts to change. The cardiovascular portion of the organ function study showed that after 6 weeks, the cardiovascular systems acted 8 weeks younger. So if you do the math, for every day you wear a patch, the cardiovascular system acts a day and a third younger. So within 12 months of patching, regeneration is noticeable. You look and feel younger inside out. I've been patching for a year and a half, and often these days, people keep telling me I look younger every time they see me. Cool. Thanks. I'll take that. But that wasn't my motivation to become a Lifewave brand partner. I ordered a trial pack to see how I'd feel after a month, and I couldn't believe the difference. I had the turning 60 aches and pains in my knees and joints and brain fog and sleep issues and general ughness of getting older. And as you know, any kind of pain is exhausting. And then after a month of patching, I felt pain-free, energized. I was sleeping better. So I signed up at the highest level because I knew that I would want to continue to wear these patches for the rest of my life. So I wanted the big discount that you get if you become a brand partner. There are a significant amount of people who are earning easily over 6 figures doing this business full on. And then there's others who are earning just some extra money, enough to pay for their own patches that they're wearing every month. I'm not really doing the business side of it because I've got my own business already, but I do tell everyone about these amazing patches because they work. And they fall under my umbrella of helping people feel better. I didn't mind investing at the highest level because you receive patches, which I knew I would use. They come in packs like this. In a pack, you get 30. You wear one for 12 hours, and they show you, it comes with a little booklet to show you where you can put it, but really you can put them anywhere. And then you take it off for 12 hours so that your body can acclimate. CX39. Ice Wave is for pain. This is a 2-patch process, and I've really tried that out when I've had acute pain for things like an injury. Really fascinating. X49 is another one for energy and stamina. I'll run through these. SP6. This is, I think it's for appetite suppressant, but it also really helps to balance your hormones. So if you're going through menopause, or in my case, menopause take 3, a game changer. Glutathione, most important antioxidant, energy enhancer. This makes sure that all of those little bits in your mitochondria are working properly, which is really good. And it helps you have more energy. So, if you want to buy some patches, please visit my page, lifewave.com/Shannon O'Flaherty. But the patches will be much cheaper if you become a brand partner. So if that interests you, it's probably best to get in touch with me so I can answer any of your questions. But besides the X39 patches, there are other patches that support other bodily functions. And if you go on the website, https://startx39now.com, and check out all of the incredible testimonials from people who have recovered from so many serious illnesses. It's absolutely amazing. Obviously, as brand partners, we're not allowed to diagnose, prescribe, prognosticate, or promise a cure, which is why the testimonials are mind-blowing to watch. But here's some of the things a combination of patching has helped people with: high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, heart disease, underactive thyroid, chronic pain, arthritis, cancer, not to use during chemo and radiation days, GI disorders like irritable bowel syndrome and acid reflux, mood disorders like anxiety and depression, autoimmune stuff, multiple sclerosis, post-COVID, long COVID, skin conditions, wound scars, healing, and ADD and ADHD. I mean, wow, why is everybody not rushing out right now to get some patches? So I'll just briefly run through them. There's the X39, which elevates the stem cell peptide GHKCU, and it's the holy grail of healing. And it helps repair and regenerate, and it reduces pain and inflammation, and it elevates collagen and antioxidants, and it helps restore the musculoskeletal system and so much more. And then there's the X49, which elevates the brain and heart stem cell peptide AHKCU, which is the daughter peptide of GHKCU, and it protects the brain and supports cognitive function and builds lean muscle mass and reduces fat. A lot of athletes use that. And when it's combined with the X39, both body composition and sports performance are improved by 30%. They have over 70 patents and they've done so many case studies. This company is 20 years old and it's global. It's in most countries, maybe not all of them, but most countries. And then there's the Aeon patch, which elevates the longevity peptide found in the liver. And this will reduce full body inflammation. And when it's combined with the X39, it protects newly activated stem cells and so much more. And then the Ice Wave, which I told you about, relieves pain. The SP6 reduces sugar in the blood, balances the digestive system, regulates the endocrine system, which is the hormone control center. Carnosine protects your telomeres and the organs. It protects your brain, heart, and muscle function, prevents mental decline and visual degeneration, supports connective tissue and joints. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. And then there's glutathione, which is the body's master antioxidant and detoxification pathway. Supports the removal of bacteria, viruses, fungus, parasites, and mold. It's just incredible. And the energy enhancer, also a two-patch system. Tan always goes on the left, white on the right side of your body. It turns on the mitochondria, the powerhouse of every cell in the body. So when the cells are turned on, the body is protected. It improves the lymphatic system for managing fluid levels in the body. And then there's a sleep patch, Silent Nights. Now, I started using the sleep patches, and I think after using them about 6 weeks, I've always been a night owl my entire life, night owl, night owl. But suddenly, after 6 weeks, I thought, what is wrong with me? I was craving my bed every night at like 9:30, 10, thought I have to go to sleep. And then I went to a conference and they said, well, it also balances your circadian rhythms. And I thought, oh, that explains it. So that was very interesting. I rotate my patches, so I'll stop using some patches for a while just to see if I notice the difference because I'm using a lot of different patches and I like to experiment. I want to see what's going on. And now they've come out with an aloe vera patch, which is a skin patch to help your skin. They also have, I don't know if it's available in England yet, I don't think so, but a GHKCU eye cream and other things. They have patches for animals, and they're coming out with new products all of the time. It's an absolutely fascinating company. And I wanted to do a talk on this because there's so much information out there. And if you're ailing in any way, why are you not looking at every possible opportunity to help yourself feel better? When you get stem cell injections, they're massively expensive, and your body only can really receive or process about 20% of that. If you put a little patch on every day, and I'm wearing a patch now, right up there on my C2, C5, whatever it is on the back of your neck, they most of the patches you wear in the daytime. Some you can wear at night, like the Aeon patch you can wear at night, the aloe vera patch, the sleep patch you can wear at night. And so why wouldn't you do everything in your power to help your own body rev up It's natural defenses. It's preventative medicine. I also oxygenate my water. Not that water doesn't have a lot of oxygen in it already, but like oxygen therapy is good. I'm always looking at these things. And the things that I try that I find that really work and make me feel better, like meditating, right? We all know about that. So this is new technology and it's amazing. And I would be feeling bad if I didn't tell you all about it. Um, if you'd like to do the business, that would be awesome too. I'd love to kind of do this business. I'm not going to call up every single person I know in the world and do it that way because it's not my main priority. But it is amazing, and there is an opportunity to earn some real money if you're a natural networker and you like the product and you notice the difference in yourself and you feel different. You could have a whole new business. So if any of this interests you, please get in touch with me because it's a life changer. It really is. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.